Fail-Safe, a 1964 movie directed by Sidney Lumet, has carved a lasting niche in the annals of the film industry. What is it about this film that makes it an enduring symbol of cinematic excellence? The answer lies in its stark portrayal of the perils of nuclear warfare and the moral dilemmas faced by those tasked with preventing global catastrophe. As we delve into this cinematic masterpiece, consider what qualities have etched it into the collective memory of cinema enthusiasts. Have you ever been deeply moved by a movie, perhaps to the extent that it left an indelible mark on your perspective? Fail-Safe is the kind of film that has inspired countless individuals, sparking discussions on the real-world consequences of nuclear conflict and the fragility of human judgment. It's a movie that transcends its era, raising questions that remain relevant to this day. Now, as we prepare to explore some random facts about this thought-provoking classic, we're curious to hear your most cherished memory or personal experience related to Fail-Safe. How did it impact your life or shape your thoughts on the subject matter? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. So, let's journey back to the tense days of the Cold War and the silver screen as we uncover the significance of Fail-Safe. Get ready for some intriguing insights about this film that continues to captivate audiences with its timeless message. And now, for some fascinating tidbits about the show, let's dive in. Columbia Pictures produced both the 1964 movie Fail-Safe and Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Director Stanley Kubrick insisted on releasing Dr. Strangelove first in January 1964. When Fail-Safe came out, it received positive reviews, but audiences found it unintentionally funny due to Strangelove. Henry Fonda, one of the stars, admitted he might not have made Fail-Safe had he seen Strangelove first, as he would have likely laughed as well. These films were made in the aftermath of the Cuban Missile Crisis, when the fear of nuclear war was high. The close release of both movies and their differing tones sparked comparisons and discussions about their portrayal of nuclear war, making them significant relics of a tense era. The fact that audiences found Fail-Safe unintentionally funny due to the context of Strangelove highlights how the public's perception of serious topics can be influenced by the timing of their exposure to different media. In the 1964 movie Fail-Safe, the filmmakers faced a significant challenge. They received no cooperation from the Pentagon or the U.S. Armed Forces. This meant that they couldn't film in real military locations. To overcome this, they replicated the interiors of the Pentagon and the Strategic Air Command base on sound stages at the Fox Overton Studios on 10th Avenue. They had to use stock footage because the Air Force declined to cooperate in the production due to its disapproval of the film's premise, which depicted a lack of control over nuclear strike forces. This lack of military support forced the filmmakers to get creative in bringing these crucial settings to life on screen. This unique behind-the-scenes challenge in Fail-Safe added to the film's intrigue, showcasing how resourceful the creators had to be to deliver a compelling and authentic story, despite the lack of military cooperation. It's a testament to their dedication and skill in overcoming obstacles to make a thought-provoking movie. In the 1964 movie Fail-Safe, a notable historical inaccuracy occurs when General Bogan claims that the United States had never been a DEFCON2. However, this was not true, as the U.S. had indeed been a DEFCON2 during the Cuban Missile Crisis in October 1962. At the time the film was made, this was the only known instance, but DEFCON2 was also declared at the start of the Gulf War in 1991. The film accurately depicts the DEFCON sequences blue, green, yellow, and red, but omits DEFCON1, which signifies imminent and all but unavoidable nuclear war. This fact highlights the film's portrayal of a high-stress situation and the potential consequences of such an error in real life. In the movie Fail-Safe from 1964, no specific year or date is mentioned for the events. However, in the novel on which the movie is based, it's stated that the events take place in 1967. This aligns with various details about the characters, like Groeteschele's age and his job search being interrupted by Pearl Harbor. On Grady's bomber, the sealed packet with the fail-safe code is dated March 13th. Some might question the feasibility of a bomber strike on Moscow from a fail-safe point just north of Alaska. The B-58 Hustler had a maximum range of 4,400 miles, and the distance from the indicated point to Moscow was 3,800 miles. This means refueling would be necessary at the fail-safe points or shortly before reaching them. Interestingly, the satellite zooming shots in the movie are actual film footage from a camera mounted on a captured German V-2 rocket launched from White Sands, New Mexico. The footage is run backward to create the illusion of zooming closer to the ground. That's a glimpse into some intriguing details about the 1964 movie Fail-Safe. In 1964, the movie Fail-Safe made a significant impact with its intense storyline and compelling production details. One remarkable fact about the film is its close resemblance to Peter George's novel Red Alert, which also served as the basis for Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. This resemblance was so striking that George sued for plagiarism, although the case was ultimately settled out of court. Furthermore, the production of Fail-Safe was notable for its use of real flight simulators for interior scenes. Colonel Grady's plane scenes were not filmed on a set but rather inside a flight simulator rented for the production, and these scenes took place at LaGuardia Airport, where the interiors of training aircraft were utilized. The control room at Omaha in the movie featured a big screen that used front projection technology. This required careful contrast adjustments to appear clearly on black and white film. To maintain the quality of the projection, the room had to be entirely dust-free to avoid disruptions to the image. Additionally, the war room in the film used the same film stock but employed rear projection. These intriguing details about Fail-Safe not only shed light on the movie's production challenges, but also its connection to another iconic film of the era. It's a testament to the meticulous work that went into creating this tense Cold War drama. The 1964 movie Fail-Safe, directed by Sidney Lumet, was notable for its unique approach to its musical score. Hal Schieffer composed a score for the film, a somewhat nervous and dissonant jazz work that suited the movie's content. In fact, a promotional single titled Fail-Safe Parts 1 and 2 by the Hal Schieffer Quintet was released on the Colpix label. However, despite this musical effort, director Sidney Lumet decided to release the film without any background score. The only existing trace of Schieffer's music is on the promotional disc. The film's production was also remarkable for its budget constraints. With only 32 days of overtime allowed, Sidney Lumet managed to bring the movie in under that tight schedule, a feat in itself. This efficient production allowed the film to become a gripping and intense thriller without breaking the bank. In conclusion, Fail-Safe stands as a unique piece of cinematic history, primarily due to its director's decision to forego a traditional musical score, even though one had been composed. This decision, coupled with the efficient use of a limited budget, helped create a tense and suspenseful film experience. As we draw the curtains on this cinematic journey, I invite you to contemplate the profound impact of the 1964 movie Fail-Safe. This gripping tale of nuclear brinkmanship and human fallibility has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on your mind. It's a film that takes us to the edge of catastrophe and forces us to confront the very essence of our humanity. Now, take a moment to reflect on your personal connection with Fail-Safe. Perhaps it awakened your conscience, stirred your thoughts on the perils of unchecked power, or ignited a passionate discussion about the delicate balance between reason and destruction. What were the scenes that resonated with you, the characters who left a lasting impression, or the emotions that welled up within as the story unfolded? Whether it's your first time encountering this cinematic masterpiece or a revisitation, your perspective is unique and invaluable. Share your favorite memories, thoughts, or even the impact it had on your worldview. It's through these conversations that we continue to unravel the layers of meaning that Fail-Safe holds. Thank you for embarking on this cinematic voyage with me. Your time and interest in this exploration are deeply appreciated. Until our next cinematic rendezvous, keep the conversation alive and the passion for film burning bright. It's been a pleasure to engage with you on this intellectual journey.